getting some really crazy stuff, Rebecca, because I don't know what you're doing over there, wherever you. I'm just getting lots of crazy energy. But right now, the strongest thing comes in because I'm seeing this little girl and she's laughing and she's so cute, her blonde hair, and she's so funny, and she's very precocious. She's very precocious and she loves attention. So I'm guessing that's his daughter, but I'm picking up the energy, but I'm picking up a stronger energy. So Rebecca, your father has passed over. He's been over for a while. This is not new, I'm guessing, because I'm getting the energy that he's been on the other side. And he's kind of he's here. He's here. And it's interesting. I don't think it's a birthday. I don't think it's any. I don't know why relevance. Why, in essence, initially, because I don't. I'm waiting for him to give me some guidance on why he is here, what the energy he's talking about. You know, what it is he why. Because usually when they come in, they want to give you a message or they want to do something, and I'm not getting clearly yet what that is. He's showing me like he has a kind of like a square jaw. He has a receding hairline, that kind of stuff. Did he have a speech? What was his speech affected when he was in later in life? Did he? And I shouldn't don't feed the reader, but I'm getting the feeling like there was a speech impediment. Did he have some was it some dementia, or was there a period where he wasn't thinking clearly or something? Because
he said he was 97 when he passed.
Oh, well, that would explain probably.
But he passed in 97. I'm sorry, in 97.
But was he having some clarity issues, some dementia issues? Because I was picking up on some of that.
Dementia.
Okay, because there's some clarity of mind kind of deal there going on. Anyway, he's here, and again, I'm not saying on the other side he has dementia. Don't get me wrong, because he's good over there. But what happens is that they send us signals. They send us ways to understand what they want us to give you to confirm that you know who we're talking about, okay? And so I guess he was sending that as letting me know that to confirm, so that you know that we're not just blowing smoke up your ass. Excuse my French, but so again, that was that. So that makes sense because he was letting us know in that state when he was last here, where his mind was, okay? And he had like the hair just kept going back, right? It's like I see this receding hairline; it just kept traveling back. And I feel like I'm getting there myself. I know what that feels like. Except mine's going forward and backwards, like they're competing here. I don't know, but I do get the feeling like it just kept going this way, and yeah, he was. He worked. He was a hard worker. He worked with his hands, right? He worked with his hands. I don't know if it's okay. I'm trying to get a clear picture of because he's showing me working with his hands. So he definitely worked with his hands, and I'm sure he's showing me these big, thick fingers too, because he was I don't know if it was working with like he worked on equipment or but he worked on things and just had strong hands. He's showing me these strong a working man's hands.
Coal miner mechanic.
Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Because it's interesting because he was showing me kind of my dad's hands, and my dad had those too. He was a mechanic, and he had those thick hands, and he could do he could turn a nut, and I'm like I couldn't even budget, and yet he could do this. And his skin was he had built it up over time, so he could be able. This guy was okay. Makes sense.
A working man's hands.
Yeah, and that's exactly the energy I was getting, and I saw my dad's hands in that essence when I said that. So it's kind of interesting. And the truck, he drove a truck. He's talking about a truck. What did he drive a truck in later years or not? I'm not talking big. I'm getting and he's not. I don't think we're talking like big tractor trailer truck. I'm talking like a truck. Did he drive a truck? And did the truck go when he passed? Was there a truck? Because a coal truck. So he drove a coal truck. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so there's okay, but it wasn't like a tractor trailer. Okay, that makes sense then. So it's like okay, interesting. Wow, because I'm sure he showed me the coal truck. He showed me a truck, and he showed me driving a truck, and he liked it. I mean, that was fun. I mean, he enjoyed life. This is a man. He didn't complain. He didn't whine. He didn't cry. He didn't. I mean, I don't mean tears cry. I mean, it wasn't a whiner, a baby. He wasn't a baby. This man, he just took life, and if life gave him lemons, He made lemonades the best he could. He didn't whine about it. He just moved on with life. I like his energy. His energy.
There is a joyous energy from him.
Yeah,
Like he's just
yeah, yeah, and he loved family. He's telling me that he loved family. He loved being around family. He loved being a dad. He loved being a grandfather. He loved being a spouse.
10
Um,
kids.
oh Jesus, criminy! No wonder he's showing me family.
He
This is
raised
more than
10
a family.
kids.
This is a gaggle. I mean, it's a holy crap.
Little
Um,
house on the prairie.
I'm telling you, Lord have mercy. He's yeah. Well, and I'm seeing green. I'm seeing green. I'm seeing oh Jesus, criminy! I know this name now. I don't know the person, but I know the name because of the funeral I was just at. So and my cousin mentioned Tasker and something about a reading for Tasker, and now I'm reading Tasker, and you chose Tasker. Yes, because my cousin Debbie mentioned about a reading for Tasker. I'm almost certain she said something, and she's like, she's been wanting to, and then you chose her. Do 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 do
We are
do.
here all the time.
Yes,
Right
yes,
on the money.
yes. So you're from West Virginia or West Virginia, Pennsylvania, that little area there where it all kind of crosses. West Virginia though, that area. Oh my gosh. Well, that makes sense. A lot of this now makes even more sense, which is crazy. Yeah, but I think he's just coming here. I don't know if you're going through something or if you're going through questions or you're going through a period where you just need to you need to feel something or whatever. He's there to let you know that you're not alone. He's there to let you know that, and he's here. I mean, when I say there, he's here or there, he's both, right? But he is here to let you know that he's always with you. And anytime you need him, call on him. And when I say call on him, I'm talking like we're talking right now. When I'm talking to you, this is the conversation. This is the way in which you speak to him. Speak for him, call him in, and then talk to him and make sure that talk to him like you would talk to him any other time. Don't talk to him like a baby, like when he was dementia you tried to whatever. No, talk to him like an adult, like you would otherwise. Have the comfortable conversation. Know that there will be no judgment, because on the other side there is no judgment. He never really shared a lot of judgment anyway. He wasn't like a judgy type guy, but he did have his judgments, don't get me wrong.
Common sense.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I get that energy. So much energy this guy's given off. I mean, it's interesting because he's been wanting to visit with you for a long time, and he just hasn't. And it's funny because he hasn't found a way to get through. So I feel like he has so much to say, so much energy to give, and he's just like this. It's like I gotta get it all out right now because so it's interesting, and he's so much wanting you to truly know that he's here. So he's giving me all this other information, which is crazy. But just know that talk to him.
She is in a down, like, I don't want to say depressed, but in a down mood, because I put the cards back and this card flipped out again. That's that
Yeah.
devil energy. That's that pessimism. That's that negative space.
Yeah.
So you really are in a negative space, and it seems to be tied to finances too. A lot of it is tied to finances and things just not, or maybe one thing after another after another. It's like, okay, we're out of this situation, and there's another situation, and there's another situation. So you are having a lot of things that are going on. But again, I get to hold on that nine of wands resilience. You're coming through to the other side, and 2025 will be drastically better than 2024, definitely. Because it's like a big it's like they showed me her drifting off in like a hot air balloon and rising above everything that happened in 2024 and kind of looking back down on 2024 and seeing yourself from a better vantage point in 2025. So keep on hoping, and keep on setting your intentions for what you want to happen and the goals you want to reach. They're coming. You've just had a very hard 2024.
Right. But know he's there with you, and know that you're not alone. And it's interesting because he's telling me, and I don't know if this resonates with you, but he is telling, and you need to pay attention. Listen to me, you need to. I would suggest that you pay attention to this, because he is bringing to my attention that when he is around you, he tries to communicate with you. He's tried to to like, to put his hand on your shoulder, but you don't seem to sense that. And so he's trying to get you from that way, and it's just like, and he also has been leaving you a scent, and that scent is it's interesting because he gave it to me, and I know that scent because it's my dad's youth, because my dad comes back in different ways. My dad, and an older, when my dad needs me to know of him being there for an older purpose, I get one scent, but when he is younger, I get another scent. And this is what I call a grease monkey. My dad was mechanic, and so that smell of mechanic, I don't know if it's grease or whatever, that mixture of whatever it is. When he came in, I knew it was like that mechanic smell. My dad had that smell, and so he's showing me that, he's giving me that same scent. So when you are around your house and you get a whiff of this garage smell, or this truck smell, or whatever it is that I'm getting. And again, I call it grease monkey, because my dad, again, he would come home. It's interesting. He would do that goop of orange. It was like white, but it was called orange something. And he would put it in his hands, and he would clean his hands, and all the grease would go away. But yet in the crevices, he'd still have darkness from working. It's crazy. But and again, I'm seeing your father's hands kind of like that. But when you smell that, know that he's there. No, acknowledge that, oh, Dad, I smell you. You are here. That will give you peace. That will give you tranquility, knowing, because again, he's tried touching, and touching hasn't worked, and he's tried other things and it hasn't worked. But scent, he said, you'll know that scent. You'll know the scent because it's my scent. So whatever that scent is, and again, it's something tied to that. So know that when you get that scent, that is him there with you, and have the confidence that you are not alone. Okay. And over time, don't be surprised if once you get the scent, and once now you're smelling the scent, that you're more aware of what is happening around you, and then you'll feel him touch you, because now you're open to having the touch. You're open to knowing that he's there, because it's part of the knowing. You have to be alert and aware. And we often walk through our day and so unaware, so unalive with things. We just kind of like, whatever. And Spirit's talking to us, giving us all kinds of information. They're giving us all kinds of inspiration. And we're like, I don't know it, because I'm just going through the day, So, and that's why he's trying to reach you. He's just trying to make sure he's there. And like Angie said, it's just know that there's love and light there. Okay. So, wow, I didn't expect it to take that. But again, and so is there a granddaughter? Because I'm getting a little blonde hair granddaughter, and I'm getting big eyes and a blonde hair granddaughter.
About the trip that they're taking off. So I didn't know if it was her daughter or a granddaughter, but I got the little blonde hair girl too.
Yeah,
She's excited about the trip.
Yeah, I'm getting granddaughter energy, because I'm getting like this, and so granddaughter energy, and yeah, so and what's up? And you love this, and again, I don't even know, you didn't confirm, but I'm getting that you love this. This granddaughter is like, you would walk on water for this child. I mean, it's like you really adore being a grandmother to this child. Do you only have one? Because for some reason, this one comes to my attention. I don't know how many you have, but I'm seeing this one specifically.
She has a granddaughter and a grandson.
Okay, I'm sorry. The grandson's not getting that. The granddaughter gets.
Granddaughter is the app. Must be she's a lively one, because she's just excited.
Exactly. There's something about her. Again, she's precocious. She's all these things that are just. I just love and light and a ball of energy, and when she wants attention, she demands attention, because I'm getting that kind of little attitude kind of thing, it's just funny. Do you sit on a rocking? Because I'm seeing you on a chair. It's like a chair. It's one of these chairs that kind of do a gliding chair. It's like a rocking chair, but it's a glide chair. So it glides more than rocks. So it's like on some kind of springs or something. And I see her sitting there on your lap, on your knee, on your right knee, and just kind of there with you. Does that resonate with you? Do you have like a little rocking chair, rocking chair? Because I'm seeing that. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, help me with this, Rebecca, because wow, oh no. Oh, this is crazy. Whoa, this is crazy. Rebecca, Tasker, is your granddaughter also related to my Aunt Eloise? Because the child is sitting on my Aunt Eloise's lap in her gliding rocker. Does that make sense? Did this child know my Aunt Eloise? Do you know? You should know my Aunt Eloise because again, if you're in that area, you know her. I guarantee it. But did this child is this child related to my aunt? Are you somehow related through the other side to the family, like through my uncle June or something? And is this child related to my Aunt Eloise? Um, because I see her on my Aunt Eloise's lap. And my Aunt Eloise just kind of was here going, yeah, that's it. Because I just felt cold. I'm like, wow, what a feeling. My Aunt Eloise just came in. And so there's something about my Aunt Eloise and related to you. Are you related through Aunt Eloise? And don't keep me hanging here. I need to know.
Right.
I'm a retiring mind. This is crazy. Wow. Oh, wow. This is just unbelievable. And again, I see.
Look, type faster, type faster.
I know. She loves it.
Your
Yes, I'm related through Aunt Eloise. Oh, yes. And so do you have, because I'm seeing this picture she's showing me, did she sit on Aunt Eloise's lap? Again, I'm seeing her sitting, Aunt Eloise sitting in her chair, and I'm seeing her sitting on her lap in the chair. Did she sit on Aunt Eloise's lap? And it's funny because I know that chair because when I would go visit Aunt Eloise, I would sit on the floor beside the chair. And then I'd look up and Aunt Eloise would reach over and she would play with my beard. She's the only one allowed to play with my beard. And she's like, oh, I know my Donnie. She's, oh, there's my Donnie. And she would play with my beard. And I'm seeing her in that same chair, but I'm seeing the baby. So did the little girl sit on her lap? Because I'm seeing that. Yes, always on her lap. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Such a great image. Such a great picture. Wow. Oh, shoot, I got a little reading there. Nice.
I love it. Listen, when they come through, they come through.
They come through. That is so cool. Wow, wow.
I
Well,
love it.
Thank you for that. Now, so your grandfather came through, your father came through, my aunt came through, and the little girl was at the heart of so much. Wow, what a wonderful.
Listen, she was the first thing that I saw when I was like, oh, you guys are packing up, and she was running to come get in the truck. So she is the heart of of everybody's joy. Like everybody just must be drawn to her.
Yeah, I think that she bonds people together. I think there's something about her. She's like a glue. She was like a glue that bonded people to make people come together. And so it's like, you know,
she seems to be talkative too and ask a lot of questions. Like her energy is just so vibrant. Like you can't be sad around her because her questions are kind of like, well, they're like common sense questions that you would be like, well, I never thought of that. Like she's well above her age and knowledge. She seems to be very much above her age and knowledge.
Oh yes, 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 yes. And again, when she's in a room, she likes attention. So.
I'm the star.
She is indeed.
Am I the drama?
Could it be me? Yeah. Well, thank you, Rebecca. What a wonderful read. Thank you for thank you for bringing that energy. I'm so wow. Such a great way to kick off an evening.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Wonderful. She loves to help Norma in the bakery. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Wow. Thank you again, Rebecca. Appreciate that. With love and light, I'm going to.
It was nice to meet you, Miss Rebecca. And I'm glad I saw your name and I just was like, oh, I like that name. And I picked it.
Yep. And I didn't say anything and they clicked finally. It was like, it didn't even until later. And like, what the ding, 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 ding. I'm telling you, my lights, the bulbs, sometimes they're dim, but when they
look, one of y'all go get her on this chat. So get her in the chat.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So thank you again, Rebecca.